What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn welcoming you back to another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire live Wi-Fi battle. Today against my good friend Christian. If you don't know who he is Feint Attacks, and he is the best voice in the entire world. His YouTube link will be in the description below. Go ahead and check him out for sure. Today we are bringing our mixed OU team that we had used last time, and I'll go ahead really quick and go over the team preview because I actually messed up last time and you guys couldn't really see it. So we have Lil Bro, our Rotom Wash, Destruction the Superior, Flingle the Floor just holding the Life Orb, Heartless the Mega Sableye. We have Big Red the Choice Bandit Scizor, and Grady the Choice Scarfed Nidoking. So we're gonna go in right now against this. I've never battled Christian before. I have no idea what kind of battler he is. I'm excited to find out this way. And the one thing I'm really concerned about in this battle. Okay, so we can see he's got a pretty potent sticky web team. Beedrill's gonna outspeed everything regardless. Porygon 2 is a huge problem because I don't have knockoff, so I'm gonna have to try to toxic that thing. X-Cloud is scary as anything underneath the webs. I have nothing to get rid of webs. So I'm in a very bad spot. I am in a very bad spot. I'm really hoping that the Ferrothorn doesn't lead seed my Mega Sableye at any point, because I don't think Mega Sableye can handle that. And if Porygon 2 is running Thunder Wave or Toxic, I really cannot leave my Mega Sableye in against that because I just can't. I can't let my Mega Sableye get status in this game. I really feel like it's going to be important. I actually do have knockoff on my Mega Sableye. So you know what? As long as he doesn't get status in any way, shape, or form, we should be good. We should definitely be good. All right, so who are we going to lead with is the question. So the Galvantula lead is pretty obvious. I have no way to OHKO it. He's going to get his webs up, and that's going to be a huge issue. So I might actually just have to try to go for Flingle, which in my world, Flingle, see, if I had HP Fire on my Superior, I need to put HP Fire on my Superior instead of HP Rock. I really need to put that on there. All right, I'm actually going to open up with Grady, I think. No, I'm going to open up with Little Bro. Actually, you know what? No, forget it. I'm opening up with Scizor because, to be honest, there's very little chance of his Galvantula not going for Sticky Web, considering I have absolutely nothing to stop it. This is gonna be bad. Sticky Web is gonna wreck shop on my team. Like I said, my only hope is if Mega Sableye does not get status. I just can't let him get hit by like a T-Wave or a Toxic or anything like that. I can't let it happen. So my opponent actually opens up with the Ferrothorn, which is kind of decent for me. Granted, Big Red is not gonna appreciate the damage that I'm gonna have to take, but it's better than seeing the Galvantula come through, to be honest. So I actually have knockoff on my Scizor as well. I could just go for a superpower, potentially OHKO. Or I just U-turn for neutral damage. It's Choice Bandit, it'll hurt, I'll get out of there. But he's probably gonna Leech Seed, so let's superpower. I don't want to see Protect. So Ferrothorn and Azumarill are his two OU Mons. Then he's got some pretty good UU stuff in the Porygon 2, Galvantula, and the Beedrill, and then the X-Cloud, who I don't think is UU, but it's potent as anything. So Superpower is going to connect. It's Choice Bandit, but it's a Ferrothorn. It doesn't. Oh, it does matter. Fluff everything. All right, so the Ferrothorn does not go down to one superpower despite the banding choice. We see the Iron Barbs and we see the Rocky Helmet. So I'm going to take a butt ton of damage. I'm expecting... Oh, I didn't expect that. I really did not. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make somewhat of a risky play. I'm gonna hard switch right out. I mean, there's really no reason why he would preserve this low-key Ferrothorn. I'm guessing there's really no reason, but I'm gonna go ahead and hard switch out into my Mega Sableye, because if he does go into the Galvantula, I think I should have my Mega Sableye in here, especially now that the Ferrothorn is out of range that the Mega Sableye can kill. I believe he can kill with a knockoff. So I want to go out into such a Mon that can, you know, I mean, there's really no way for me to like, there's no way for me to bounce back the Sticky Web or anything like that, but I just, you know, just Mega Sableye seems like a really good Mon to go into. He's Heartless. I'm hoping he actually goes for the Protect for some reason, but there's really no reason. I don't want to see Spikes. He's going to withdraw. Does he go into Galvantula? Tell me he goes into Galvantula. Goes out into Galvantula. So this is kind of nice for us, but also I just realized really bad for us. So unfortunately, I'm pretty much just going to have to sacrifice my Heartless. I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak, and I pretty much have to sacrifice this thing because I'm pretty sure a Bug Buzz is going to take me out. So I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak to break the Focus Sash because I think that's very important. There's just There's no way that... We'll see how much the Shadow Sneak does. Wow, it's a crit! And... Wait, what? Wait, how do we just do that? What? Wait, Mega Sableye has Magic Bounce? I never would have known. Man, my forehead itches. I never would have known. Well, you know what? The more you know, the more you know. You know? It's literally the more you know. I'm actually gonna go for a knockoff here because I think he's gonna switch out, which he does. Wow. Well, I guess he was not expecting a Mega Sableye. I didn't know the Mega Sableye had Magic Bounce, so I'm guessing he didn't know the Mega Sableye had Magic Bounce. I'm gonna get a knockoff off, which is kind of nice in case this is a, that's a choice Bandit Azumarill. Someone hold the phone and put it in my pocket. That is scary. I really don't have a safe switch in, so I think I'm just gonna stay in. But no, Mega Sableye, that priority could be useful. I'm gonna go ahead and hard switch out into Lil Bro. Lil Bro is really the only thing that I want to switch into. The good thing is with Ferrothorn almost dead, I have a very, very, very good chance to go ahead and get some superior action going. I definitely have some opportunity to get some superior action going, especially since the web was bounced onto my opponent's side of the field. I'm feeling really confident in doing so. So unfortunately, Little Bro's gonna take a lot of damage. I kind of just want to, I'm just gonna straight up go for, I kind of want to go for the Will-O-Wisp. But I also don't want to, I kind of want to Volt Switch predicting a switch. But, I just don't know. I just don't know if I should Will-O-Wisp or Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. I could just T-Bolt for damage, like just as much damage as possible. Nothing on his team resists it except for the Ferrothorn, and the Ferrothorn's gonna be dead anyway. So, you know, I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt. My opponent's gonna withdraw Lucky. Christian is gonna switch out his Azumarill and go out into low key. He's gonna sack off the low key. I'm really glad I didn't go for the Volt Switch because basically what the Volt Switch would have done was given me even more Stealth Rock damage than I need. So really no reason to do that at all. There's no reason whatsoever. And yeah, I mean, this battle, I was really nervous about that Sticky Web, but to be honest, now that, man, I really wish I would have known that Mega Sableye has Magic Bounce. I mean, at least I'll know from here on out. I'll never forget. And it's just, it's a good time. So the Ferrothorn's gonna go down, and Galvangel's gonna come back out, and that is just a clear indication that he's desperate to get the Sticky Web up on my side of the field. I really don't mind just hard switching out into Heartless. I don't know if Rotom will outspeed even after the Sticky Web drop because I'm not invested in speed. So I'm gonna hard switch out into Heartless in case he wants to go for Sticky Web again. I do not want that stuff on my side of the field. I mean, now that I have this knowledge of Magic Bounce Mega Sableye, I'm gonna use it to my advantage. I'm gonna use it, you know? Like, that's what a trainer would do. They would know something and they would use it. It's true, I wasn't able to reflect the Stealth Rocks up. My opponent actually does just go for the Energy Ball. Bug Buzz would be better, but he might not be running Bug Buzz. He might be running Thunderbolt, Sticky Web, Volt Switch, and Energy Ball, which some people do that. Some people do that. So here, I'm gonna go for the... I can go ahead and go for the knockoff, predicting another switch. I'm gonna go for the knockoff, predicting a switch. I think there's a good chance he's gonna go right back out into a Azumarill, unfortunately. And he's making the right plays. Bubbles is actually gonna come out. Bubbles, ooh, and that's a knockoff. And that is a knockoff. Bubbles is caught in the Sticky Web, but even worse than that, he has no Eviolite anymore. You're gonna trace my Magic Bounce, it's true. So I gotta remember that right now you are tracing my Magic Bounce. But with that Eviolite gone, I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch because I don't think there's anything else he can do. Maybe he'll recover, but I feel like he has to go for an attack. What is he gonna have though? Ice Beam? I could have just Hone Clawsed up. Sugar, put Sugar on me. I'm gonna Sucker Punch, it fails, and my opponent does go for the Recover. So just as I said, there's a good chance of him going for Recover, he goes for Recover. So that's kind of unfortunate. I do think that the Blazus is gonna come out right now, so I kind of wanna act on that and hard switch out into my Superior, but that's a bit risky in my opinion. So I'm gonna go for the Hone Claws here. I think the Blazus is coming out. I really think that oh no, he goes straight up for the Ice Beam. Wow, see, had I made that prediction, that would have been so bad. So the Ice Beam does a crit amount, and now I'm not gonna be able to do anything to this thing. Well, granted, I can get a Sucker Punch off. I can get a +1 Sucker Punch off. I have revealed it. So he'll probably switch out into the Azumarill because he can Aqua Jet me. So I could definitely see him switching out into the Azumarill. We've gotten 2 successful knockoffs off, and I believe my opponent's not Galvantula, his Ferrothorn is dead. So it's a 5-6 game right now, 8 minutes deep. The battle's pretty good. I'm feeling comfortable with sticking with my team. There goes the switch out into Azumarill, unfortunately. There's Lucky. That is very unlucky for me. That is very unlucky for me. Gets caught in the sticky web. I don't think that'll help me out speed. And at this point in the game, it's time for me to say goodbye to Heartless. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch. The Aqua Jet still outspeeds me, and he's going to finish me off. Rather unfortunate, of course, but I'm at a point where, because my opponent doesn't have Sticky Web up, and he no longer has the Ferrothorn, my Grady is free to come in and Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave is going to be able to KO the Galvantula. It's going to do a lot to the Porygon 2 if it switches in, and it's going to KO the Lucky, because it is super effective. So my opponent's only real switch in is the Beedrill, but Beedrill has such weak defenses that even though it resists poison, it might resist poison times 4 though. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might resist poison times 4. I don't know. I wonder how many dislikes this video is gonna get. I really wonder. If you enjoy it, you should come through. Wow, goes for the Aqua Jet just to get damage off. Leaves me at 28 HP, and Sludge Wave should be able to pick up this KO. If it doesn't, I'm gonna simmer. But it really should. Down goes the Azumarill. It's a crit! I don't think that crit mattered. It could have, because Azumarill's kind of bulky, but it's super effective stab Nidoking sheer force. So I really don't think it mattered at all. The Aqua Jet was a very solid play because it's going to allow my opponent to come into his Beedrill and protect, most likely, get his speed up, and kind of start having some fun. Goes out into Dubstep. Oh. Now this is interesting. Well, the good news is, he might go for Flamethrower. I'm gonna sack off Little Bro at this point. Little Bro seems a little bit useless. Grady will live one more time on Stealth Rock entry, and I have a very specific need for him. I need him to take out that Beedrill with a Flamethrower. That's what I need him for. I need him to take out the Beedrill with a Flamethrower. So I gotta preserve this thing all the way until such point. Basically because the Beedrill and the Galvantula are both weak to Flamethrower, so I gotta go ahead and create that opportunity to lock myself into that. I am Choice Scarfed, as you guys do know, so I can lock myself into that and kind of take those 2 Mons out. Porygon 2 really isn't too much of a threat anymore without that Eviolite, and X-Cloud is really the only remaining threat. I already used my Citrus, so I'm gonna die to this. I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna be knocked out due to this Boom Burst. Little Bro's gonna faint, unfortunately. But now that I know that he's definitely going for Boom Burst, I feel comfortable going out into Big Red. I could go out into Flingle. I don't think Flingle really... I mean, Flingle can take one, but just one. So there's really no point. I'm going to go out into Big Red here. I don't think that one Leaf Storm will kill the Dubstep. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and... Either I want to create the opportunity for Nidoking to sweep, or I want Superior to sweep. So, seeing where I'm at right now, I could go for a U-turn. Realistically, Bullet Punch is going to hurt anything that comes in. I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch. It's time for Big Red to try to sweep things up. Because I got to get, in case he does stay in and he's not, say maybe he's Assault Vest, because some people have been running Assault Vest X-Cloud. I don't want to go ahead, or actually, a lot of people, which is not bad at all, they run Metronome X-Cloud, which is really, really interesting because you're going to be using Boom Burst over and over again. My opponent decides to go into the Swarm, kind of wishing I did switch. I love Classic Beedrill. Everyone uses Shiny Beedrill, including myself. Classic Beedrill looks beautiful. Definitely a beautiful Mon. As you guys can see, a Bullet Punch is not resisted, and he's just going to go down. He probably predicted that U-turn, and it's not going to work out for him in his favor. Dubstep's going to come back out. He basically had to get into the Fire Blast mode or the Flamethrower mode, but he's still caught in the Sticky Web. And while U-turn would have been a little bit stronger, I almost want to switch out into Flingle here. But like I said, there's really no need. I can just go for a Bullet Punch here, get as much damage off as possible. It might not kill, or it might not faint, but it's going to go ahead. He goes for the Fire Blast. It does connect, so Scizor is going to go down. A little bit of a problem because it just is. It's a crit! And, I don't know. We can actually go out into Destruction now and let Destruction finish up, because I don't know the Flamethrower will actually pick up the KO from that range. I don't think Flamethrower will pick up the KO from that range, but Destruction will have no problem Leaf Storming away. Let's go ahead and pick up that Leaf Storm right now, find it in our back pocket, throw it across the field, and hopefully it can do what it has to do. Christian's hatched to 100 eggs. That is that shiny hunting for you. He's gonna actually withdraw Dubstep and go out into Galvantula. Now, Galvantula is not a thick mon, and even though it resists the Leaf Storm, I don't think it'll be able to take it even if it could take one, it's not going to take two. So we're gonna either get to +2 or +4, but I believe we're just gonna, oh, that is best case scenario for me. In my opinion, that is best case scenario. Leaf Storm's gonna be able to just pick up the KO here, obviously, and get us a free +2. He might be hoping for the miss on my end, but like you guys know, I'm running wide lens superior because I don't want to miss. It brings Leaf Storm up to a 99% accuracy. So literally missing this would be a 1% chance, and I would probably rip my pillow in half. But Galvantula's going to go down to that second Leaf Storm, and I believe this game is all wrapped up because the Eviolite is not present on the Porygon 2. X-Cloud cannot outspeed a Superior in any universe unless it was Choice Scarf and I wasn't, but we got the Sticky Web up, so even with Bubbles being at full health, I'm at +4 right now. I just don't see it happening. I mean, you can trace my Contrary, dude. I mean, how broken would it have been if he traced Contrary first and then got hit by the Sticky Web? Oh my gosh. That would have been interesting, even if he, oh wow. This team has built-in Sticky Web. Because even if the Sticky Web is up, you can switch in your Superior and get a +1 speed off of it. That's busted. That is incredible. I totally forgot about that. I should have let this Sticky Web get set up and then done this anyway. But I think a +4 Leaf Storm is going to pick up the KO on Bubbles. There's no Eviolite present thanks to the knockoff, so I would be completely shocked if he lives. He doesn't. We're at +6. That's going to be a destruction sweep. So we were able to get a win on the channel with this team. Yesterday we did have a loss. I guess my head wasn't really in the game. I should have taken some notes and, you know, kind of followed them throughout the battle, but I didn't have anything to take notes on. But I think today I did a little bit better. I did a little bit better with the battle that we, besides the one we had 2 days ago. But we're gonna have one more with this team on the channel. Also, there will be a stream this afternoon, actually probably very close to when this video uploads. This video will probably go up around 2 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier. And I'll probably stream around 3 p.m. Eastern, just for a couple hours. So, Christian, that was a fun game. Like I said, make sure you guys go check him out. He's a great guy. He's a good friend of mine. And any support you guys can show him, he does a lot of Pokemon content, so go check him out. If you guys enjoyed this battle specifically, though, go ahead and leave a like rating down below, please, if you enjoyed it, because I have this weird feeling this battle's going to get a lot of dislikes for some reason. I don't know. That's just how I feel. This is how I feel. I love you guys so much, but I gotta get the heck out of here. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.